hat, my Southern Shakespeare Festival hat. You know, they changed their name to Southern Shakespeare Company. I don't know why. It's so stupid because if you know anything about Shakespeare festivals in America, there are basically a cottage industry. They're the most famous events, and for you to brand yourself Southern Shakespeare Company, and it was because of Dean, which I love, but it's a trademark. You can still be the Southern Shakespeare Festival, even though, you know, you declared bankruptcy at one point and restarted at one point. Who cares? So the New York Shakespeare Festival, the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, the Alabama Shakespeare Festival has no festival. It's just two theaters that go on year round. But that's my point of talk. Anyway, the other love and passion is my baby. Woo, my baby, Mihal. Thank you, Mihal, Alisi, for being infected by the Undaodu and taking the open innovation framework that I infected you with, and with your kohai. You were the senpai, you were the senior, his kohai, and your kohai launched, you know, Ethereum blockchain revolution. You guys are amazing, and because of you, we can save the planet. That's how amazing you are, and that's how much I love you. Today, I'm really excited. I woke up and Niv, I'll tell you, he's Neo when I need him to really do something. I need him to be a Neo, and then he's Niv when, you know, we're living life and having fun. So with Niv, who is our URIX guy, right? I've just got him to launch his first found up. He's launching his first found up in India. See, that's the problem. When you interface with a Shadu, I'm a Shadu. A Shadu is like a holy man, right? I'm a holy man, and my holiness, holy is a really bad word, but is Undaodu. Think of me like a vortex, and like the enlightenment. What happens with enlightenment? It isn't the images of light shining out of you bullshit. It's the completely opposite. You become a black hole, and a black hole is kind of a negative thing. But think of what would a black hole be if it's a quantum scale black hole that's sucking in what's known as distributive unconsciousness, right? So the moment you interact with the Shadu, right, of Undaodu, and I am the first, but I will not be the last. You may be one too. Well, Niv is going to be one. Mike has been trying to be one. We didn't know about it. I didn't know about it until just days ago. So it's not something I've been thinking about. It's just something now that I have enlightenment. I understand my role. I understand everything about what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go. This road right here, I know where it's taking me. And I know where life's taking me. And I know where FoundUps is taking me. And I know where everything is taking me, and I understand my past, and every moment and every interaction that seemed like a chaotic life turns out to be a completely structured, perfectly engaged, moment-to-moment experience to get me to here right now, to be doing right everything right now. That's how crazy it is, but that's enlightenment. And when you have that enlightenment, you don't get any magical powers. Nope, can't levitate. Nope, my hair is still gray. My eyes still not that good. Fat as hell. Buddha. Well, Buddha was fat, see? He knew. Little belly. You can rub my belly. Enlightenment isn't about that. It is not about hopping yourself into levitation. It's not about telekinesis or anything else. It's just having this very keen awareness. Best way to think of it is like all of a sudden your unconscious mind unlocks, and your unconscious mind and your conscious mind have an open communication, where before in the unenlightened state, there is the self-actualized state. In the self-actualized state, I've existed in since I had my first experience of enlightenment when I did a Vipassana meditation retreat. Undaodu to all you Vipassana meditators out there. You guys rock. You guys is the only reason why I'm a Shadu is because of the experience I had with you guys, and I had that experience, that amazing, profound, centering experience, in discovering that, this Buddhist wheel that we run around on is just a metaphor of life. You have to think of it as a sphere. And where enlightenment is exactly the middle, in your chakra, right in the middle, right? Or in that, it doesn't have to have a physical location in your body. It's there. It's right in the middle. So just conceive it in your mind that you're a sphere, this perfect sphere. We're perfect spheres. That's what we are. This is this organic state. It's just a organic state. But when we move back to the when we move into distributed consciousness, we're this perfect sphere. And in our nuclei, the nuclei is this sense of this enlightenment, right? This connection. And it's a very grounded. I'll try to put myself in it. It's a very peaceful state that that you feel connected to everything around you. It's all you. Everything you look at is you. Everything you see, from the sun to the rice to the ground, everything is you. And one day I'll be like this all the time. But right now, I'm super excited because I should have every right to celebrate my rebirth, right? The born again Undaodu. Undaodu is here, right? He was prophesized on the Mayan calendar to end the Mayan calendar, which he did, and to usher in the age of decentralization, which they couldn't understand, they couldn't describe. So that's why they just quit the calendar, and everyone thought the world was going to end. That's the irony of it. The world's going to end. The Mayan calendar ended 2012, December 20th. What? No, it's just Mike Trout, Undaodu, and came about. And he Undaodu the founders of Bitcoin magazine and got them to launch the Bitcoin revolution, the Ethereum Bitcoin revolution, just by sharing the Undaodu with them, which the Undaodu provided me as the open innovation framework. And all my failures, from the only success, which was a Shakespeare festival, was all because of this. I had to fail. The reason why I couldn't get the deal with Alinga Tahid, and why the deal fell through with Chandler Gao. It had to. It wasn't Chandler. It wasn't Alinga. It was Undaodu. This is going to sound crazy to you, but it's completely clear to me. The reason why the deal fell through with the $5 million in Brandon and the Kerzner, the heir of the Kerzner $1 billion estate in South Africa, had nothing to do with Brandon, had nothing to do with Craig, or with my team, or with me. It wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. And when something's not ready, ultimately, it's not going to happen, no matter how hard you try. And every failure I had, every failure I had, from the time I did my one first success, was all about getting me here. All about taking that road where I started when I was born, and everything from my parents' divorce when I was 5, and everything, the journey, ended up on Animal Planet, doing hornet hunting. Everything had its reason. Everything had its purpose. And it led me right here. And I'm looking ahead here. And you know what? I see the end of the road. I fucking see the end of the road. And that end of the road is it's a lot of things. But the simplest way for me to describe it to you is social capitalism. And social capitalism, a lot of people have written on, and probably it's all wrong, because they were not the shadow of social capitalism. They speculated on it, and a lot of it is great. A lot of the stuff we will build on, but in the simplest form, what social capitalism is, in the simplest form, is removal and exchange of a little broken piece of code. And that code is CAGR. And it is CAGR that is responsible for all of the problems facing our planet. If you want to think of it this way, think of it this way. There's two kinds of problems. Think of a car, right? Think of a tire. If I take a knife or a pin and stab the top of the tire, I can patch it and I can plug it. That's a systemic problem. The problems of our planet are systemic outcomes of an endemic problem. I'll say that again. A systemic outcome of an endemic problem. Now, what's an endemic problem? Well, if I take a knife, the same knife, and I slash that sidewall, there is no way in hell I can fix that problem other than replacing. My whole purpose with Found Ups from every failure was to get me to the point where now we can replace this equation. And this equation, CABR, is going to be replaced by CABR, compounded annual benefit rates, where the valuation of the future companies, which are all going to be Danos, by the way. So every company out there, I'm letting you know right now, whether you're Microsoft, whether you're Google, whether you're Facebook, whether you're a C Corporation, LLC, you're all walking dead, my friends, right? You're all walking dead. There is only going to be Danos, and that's for another video.